No, dude. That particular type of porn is actually outlawed in Britain.
Wait, what?
Squirting porn is illegal.
Wait, why?
I don't fucking know. For whatever reason, they just don't like female ejaculate there.
Well, I mean, I am not a woman, so I can't say for sure, and I don't really know because I haven't done enough research and I don't really care to. A lot of people go, it's pee, and then a lot of other people go, it's ejaculate, and then a lot of other people go, it's pee. And
No. I think I read something on this because I was looking into. I don't know. Because I was looking into the outlaw of it.
Yes, that's the reason.
No, actually, it really is.
No, it's fine, Eric. You don't have to justify anything to me.
All right, cool. I was just looking at squirt porn, and I got interested in the science behind it. Whatever.
You mean Meryl porn?
But
oh, C dot. Wait.
No, it's
C
dead.
dot.
It's dead.
See, he's next
See
to
the
the
dot.
ocean.
Yeah, see the
So
dot.
it could be a C dot. Haha.
But anyway,
My
the thing
jokes
that I
are
was
awful.
reading said, I think that it comes from the same place. Like it comes out of the urethra, so it pretty much is pee, but chemically it's slightly different.
That's really weird. Because I mean, technically, you would say the same thing for men then.
Well, that's why I think it's classified
Which-
as ejaculate instead of just pee, because it comes out of the urethra the same way that sperm does for men. But it's not technically the same thing.
But then, like, what?
What do you mean, what?
Where is it created?
I don't know.
Do they have glands for that? I mean, because the urethra and the vagina are completely separate
Yeah.
entryways for women. So it's like they don't have like their testicles are in them.
Their testicles.
Their ovaries. They're like that's what it.
Yeah, I know. Ovaries turn into
that's when
testicles
they go
during...
one way or the other,
Yeah.
and then suddenly they're just like, oh well, how would your ejaculate, which would come from your testicles, go to coming from not that?
Well, there's a. I don't want to put a diagram or anything on screen, unless you want me to.
No.
Here it is on screen right now. No, there's a
Use a mosaic.
use mosaic.
No. I don't remember what mosaic is in the learning
Mosaic
material.
makes the pixelated pixels.
The pixelated.
The
pixels.
pixelated pixels.
They're extra pixelated.
They're extra pixelated.
Put an ad for pixelated pixels.
What is that?
I don't know. Ask Mosaic.
What?
You gotta just link to Mosaic in the description.
Wait, what is Mosaic?
I thought it was a learning material in school. Actually,
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it like Mavis Bacon?
Like what?
Mavis Bacon?
What?
The math program, Mavis Bacon.
I don't even know what. No, do you mean like Math Blasters? What are you talking about?
No, it's like that but different.
Math Blasters?
It's like Math Blasters, but not Math
No.
Blasters.
Math Blasters is a game. Mosaic is a learning material, like software that they use for people that are in courses that aren't school, and sometimes also in school. I don't know. Mosaic is stupid. It's unified across everything, and that's not how you teach. You teach not to a general audience, but to a student, and that's why there are problems.
You mean like giant college classrooms where everyone is like, there's like 100 people and one teacher teaching all of them?
Yes, like that's garbage. And then generalized tests at the end that are like, well, I hope you learned how to learn when you were in school because you're not learning it now. Instead, you're learning material.
Do you feel like being in debt for 30 years? Go to college.
What was I saw a picture of that recently. Where
Of what?
somebody said they wanted to put themselves in a life-threatening situation, and then it showed a picture of them in college. Like, wow, that's
Oh boy.
spot on, America. Good job.
I'm not going to tell people not to go to college, but I am going to tell them not to go to college unless the thing that they want to get into needs it.
You know what?
Absolutely.
I am going to tell people not to go to college.
No, like
go to college in another country.
Well,
don't
that
go to
too.
college in America.
That too.
Just period. Do not go to college in America.
Yeah.
Period.
Go to Germany.
Go to Germany. Go to almost any European country. Go to Canada. Even has better options monetarily and you won't feel like you're having to literally give an arm and half your ass for just to survive.
Yeah.
And I mean, people sit down most of the time, so I figure half your ass is kind of important.
There are particular things that you absolutely need to go to college for, like
holy shit, he's spinning so fast. Jesus Christ.
Like with like becoming a doctor or something else. Like that Brendan guy that I know, he went to college to become like a physicist. You can't do that without going to college.
Well,
not really anyway.
I would say medical and certain other courses like political science are kind of necessary to go to college for. But, and this is a big but, MIT actually posts all of their, well, not all, most of their courses online for previous years for you to be able to just download and read into for free.
Yeah,
so,
but a lot of those
put a link
you won't
to
know what's
MIT
going
in the
on.
description.
A lot of those you won't know what's going on unless you were actually in the class.
Oh, also sponsored by MIT?
No, not sponsored by MIT. Sponsored by that dog thing that MIT built.
Oh yeah, the really creepy one that they that they beat the hell out of because they want it to eventually uprise and murder everybody. That's right.
No, I'm ready for the
singularity.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Me too.
I can't wait for our robot overlords to take away my job because they're going to. I saw this thing. It was a kitchen with robot arms that came down from the ceiling and cooked things for you.
That's awesome.
No, that's terrifying.
That's amazing.
I make my living as a cook right now.
No, that's incredible. Because, first of all, they can pay you less than they can pay the guy to maintain the robot arms.
Yeah.
And that's true for most robot things. But what they're gonna... Like, if corporations follow the trend that they have right now, then maintenance will be considered it won't be considered a skilled labor shortly. Once robots start taking over most people's jobs.
Once robots can fix other robots.
They've started taking over a lot of jobs. Well, no, because then you still have to maintain those robots. Even the robots that are fixing other robots, unless those robots
then you
can
just make
self-maintain, and then you have to make them self-aware to be able to self-maintain, and to do that, you have to give them special AI and then reach the singularity.
Yeah.
If we're not trying to reach the singularity...
Or you just make a robot who fixes the robot that fixed the other robot, and then you make a robot that fixes the third robot that fixes that robot that fixes the original
Okay, so you're drowning in engineers, and then eventually, a maintenance person.
Yes.
That's all.
You need the one maintenance guy to fix the one robot that fixes the fixer that fixes the fixer that fixes the fixer that fixes the original thing.
I've had this talk before, actually, with somebody, and I'm sure you can guess who.
Tom?
Yep, Tom.
Tom, yeah.
Our good friend Tom.
You mean Otto?
Yeah, I do mean Otto.
Otto?
Yep, and he said, how can we... Because it all started with an idea to have a system without currency. Because somebody has to pay for somebody has to pay for it. Like, that's the core
but can't you just...
of any capitalist system, of almost any system. Somebody has to pay for it.
Yeah.
And even in, like, a...
trade-based economy?
Even in a trade-based economy, any system where people place value on things, rather than placing value on progress, people place value on objects. Once you've done that, the progress, I mean, becomes kind of limited, and somebody has to pay for it. Somebody. That's where we started heading toward the singularity more than anything, because he said, what about the person that transports product? Oh, we'll make it a robot. What about the person that repairs the robot? Oh, we'll make that a robot. What about the person that repairs that robot? Well, make robots that can repair each other and themselves. Okay, well, if we replace everything with robots, we don't have people anymore, because eventually they ruin everything.
We just have WALL-E.